Angela Trusty here with the Ask Angela column. Okay, so I just wanted to make a quick video for anyone who feels like they keep on making the same mistakes over and over and over again. I was talking to my little sister about this today, and well, I should say because she's not the advice columnist, so she didn't come up with anything. But I came up with two thoughts that have helped me in my life as I've tried to overcome bad behavior, as I've just tried to change, I've tried to get better. The two things are having a real reason, number one, and number two, having a good support system. Number one, when I say a real reason, I'm talking about a real motivating reason to change. Sometimes we say, yeah, I really want to eat better. And then that night we find ourselves eating a stuffed crust pizza in our bed. Or we say, yeah, I really want to be kinder to the people around me. And then we start snapping at anyone who sees us or anyone who looks at us the wrong way. I totally understand that. I think that we've all been there. However, I've found when I have bad behavior of any kind, if I have a real motivating reason to change, that somehow it makes it a little more easier. And if not easier, at least it makes it more long-lasting. So find a real, true reason to change. Whether it's because you want to be able to love more, you want to be able to serve more, it's for something you want in the future. Whatever that reason is, find it out for yourself, write it down, and whenever you feel like slipping into that bad behavior again, remember that very specific reason. Now, I don't need to list all the things that this works for, but it works for being unkind to people. It works for if you want to get back to church. It works for, if you're texting someone you shouldn't be texting them. If you have a real reason, then you're going to be able to change that behavior. The second thing is having a really good support system. And when I say good, I mean someone who's willing to talk it through with you without getting annoyed. Someone who can hear the bad stuff that you're doing and not be judgmental about it. If you can find someone like that, someone who's willing to listen to what you're experiencing, that's a fantastic support system. Having someone like that, it allows you to work through intellectually or emotionally what you're doing. So you can actually see, whoa, why am I doing this thing? Let me talk this through with someone before I go and make that same mistake again. I just recently had this experience a couple months ago where I was talking to this guy who just wasn't good for me. I had a really good friend at work who, I'm sure she was sick of hearing it, but she didn't let on that she was sick of hearing it, but she let me talk it through as much as I needed to until it was no longer an issue. So those are the two things that I suggest. Having a real reason to change, a real motivating reason, and number two, having a good support system. Someone who will listen without judgment and who will be there for you when you need them. So that's the quick video for today. I want to ask you guys, how do you overcome your not so pleasant behavior, or anything that you want to change, anything you want to abandon or improve on? How do you change that? How do you make those changes? Leave some of your best tips in the comments, and I'll see you next time for next week's video.